Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video I'm going to count down my top 5 favorite figures in my collection. Let's get started. So earlier on in the week I uploaded a video outlining my top 5 pre-orders for 2022. They were figures that basically I have on pre-order. They haven't been released yet, but they're due to be released later on or at some point in this year. But today I'm doing something a bit different. I'm outlining figures that I have in hand. I'm outlining my top 5 figures that I have in my collection. These are the figures that I will never ever part with, that I will never ever sell, that if the house is on fire and I was able to grab 5 figures only, these are the ones I grab. Obviously I hope that never happens, but these are my top 5 favorite figures in my collection. Let's take a look. So coming in at number 5, this is the Hot Toys Commander CODY. This was actually a gift. This is the only prequels figure in my collection, because as much as, look, I watched the prequels, I'm not that into. I mean, there's some definite fantastic moments in the prequels, like the Duel of Fates, the pod racer, any scene with Darth Maul, really. You know, there's kind of parts of Revenge of the Sith. So look, I watched them. I pick and choose which parts I enjoyed. Some parts just like that script on Attack of the Clones. I just cringe my way through a lot of that. So I'm not a big prequels fan. However, I couldn't pass up this figure. I just thought the head sculpt was fantastic. It comes with a bomb of accessories. I love the helmet design, the weathered look. I just think they absolutely nailed this figure, and they're really, really good at doing Tamora Morrison's likeness. So this is the number 5, basically my 5th most favorite figure in my collection. So coming in at number 4, this is the Deluxe BESKAR Mandalorian. It comes with the hovercram and 2 different versions of Grogu. It comes with an absolute ton of accessories, the usual things like his blaster and his rifle, but this one has his jetpack. Obviously it has that kind of BESKAR, that shiny look. Now this isn't the chromed up one that hasn't been released yet, that comes with the speeder bike parts and all that kind of stuff, but look, it comes with the flamethrower, it comes with the grappling the grappling hook and the whistling birds, it comes with a dagger, the Cantono, where he has the all the BESKAR and stuff like that, has a light up effect. In terms of bang for your buck, this is probably the best Mando. I have the OG one as well, the kind of one with the Durasteel Mando, but I just really, really like this in terms of all the different things it comes with, and just looks really good in the shelf. Has that shiny look despite not being the chromed up version. So yeah, I'm probably not going to get the chromed up version, but I do really, really like that. So that's number 4. Coming in at number 3, this was another gift. This was a gift from a friend of mine. This is the battle damaged endgame Thanos. I just think this is the best version of you can get of Thanos. I know people say the Infinity War one is better because that's when he really won. And yeah, look, you could argue that's iconic too. Of course it is. That's when he really won, did the snap, and basically, you know, got rid of half of the universe. You know, it was a real cliffhanger as well. But I just really, really like the armored look. I'm a sucker for battle damage. I think it adds more character, more detail, makes it look realer basically. And by the way, all of these photos, I only have one photo of each. I wanted to keep the video nice and short, but these are all my own photos of my own collection that I've taken. So if you want to actually see more of these photos, because I'm only showing one angle here, but I usually throw 4, 5, 6 different angles of each figure. Just go over to Instagram. That's at 16figurefocus. So at 16figurefocus. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, so that's number 3. This is the 3rd most favorite figure in my collection. Coming in at number 2, this is the Deluxe Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming. This was a figure I really, really thought I'd missed out on. I had gone on to Sideshow to buy an Iron Man figure. I was looking for my first Iron Man figure, and I had ordered that, and then I came across this, but it was sold out. I went on the waitlist. Waitlist never converted, so I started looking at all sorts of other shops. They were all sold out. I literally looked for this for years. The options seemed to be eBay or Toys Wonderland. Like, eBay was the price. We're going for about $1,000, and some of the used versions of these that were actually in good conditions were still going for like really high prices, up in the high 700-800s, nearly to 1,000. And eventually on a buy sell trade group, I found this shipped from New York to Ireland for $400, and I thought that was considering the prices of these are like going for about 1,000 on eBay. This is a fantastic figure. It has the kind of classic red and blue look. It's obviously the tech suit. It's not the classic suit Spider-Man, but it's near enough for me. It has the red and blue, and obviously the bits of black and the white around the eyes. It comes with that hoodie and the yellow blazer which he was wearing in Spider-Man Homecoming, the headphones, the science book, the backpack. It all looks really well together and it fits really well together. Again, if you want to see more of the more images and photos that I've taken of this figure, go over to @16figureFocus on Instagram. But yeah, this is definitely one of the fire figures that if the house is on fire, this one will definitely be grabbed. Come with me, I will never sell this. Love this figure. So just before I go ahead and tell you what the number one figure is in my collection, the one that if the house is on fire I would grab, the one that I will never ever part with or never ever sell, just going to go down through a reminder, quick recap on the top 5. So coming in at number 5 you have Commander Cody. At number 4 you have the Deluxe Beskar Mandalorian and Grogu set. Coming in at number 3 you have the Battle Damaged Endgame Thanos. And then coming in at number 2 you have the Spider-Man, the Deluxe Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming. But the number one figure in my collection, my favorite collection, the one that I if I had to sell everything and keep one, it would be this one, the one I will never ever part with. You probably guessed it. It is the Sideshow exclusive Hot Toys diecast Mark 6. So this is the first diecast version of Mark 6. It is long sold out. The prices on eBay are going for $1,000 plus. I was lucky enough to get this at retail from Sideshow. It was my first ever Iron Man figure. I've since picked up the quarter scale Mark III, the Mark 47 that you can see behind me, and the Battle Damage Mark 85. But if I had to sell every single one of the figures for some reason or whatever, this one is never going to leave the collection. This one is never going to leave. I'll always have this in my collection. Just a great figure. Again, comes with the Battle Damage swap out parts from the faceplate and the chest plate. Again, these are all on the photos that I take at 16figureFocus on Instagram. Has a light up features as would come with normal for the arc reactor. I love the triangular shaped arc reactor. Obviously it lights up in the eyes. It has the die cast. Different other lights up part throughout in the pulsator, the kind of pulsator hands, or you know, the pulse blast hands. You know the one I'm talking about in the center of the Iron Man hands. Comes with other swap out parts so you can weaponize it, so just recreate that scene from Avengers. But yeah, that is the number one figure, my favorite figure in my collection, the one I never part with, the Sideshow exclusive Hot Toys Mark 6. Yeah, so that was my top 5 favorite figures in my collection. Obviously I like all these figures. I wouldn't go through the effort of tracking them down and buying them, giving the price of some of these things if I didn't like them. But if I had to select just 5, they're the 5 that I would select. Anyway, so if you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Let me know your top 5. What are the top 5 favorite figures that you will never part with, never sell, or even your top 3 or your just favorite figure, that will do. Just drop that in the comment section down below. You can also support the channel by following me on Instagram and follow me on Twitter. That's pretty much it. We'll see you in the next one. Good luck.